Hey guys, in this video we're going through chapter 3 on polynomial and rational functions, and we're in section 7 on rational functions. In this video we're doing problem 57, which says use the graph to write an equation for the function. So looking at the graph, what we want to notice are vertical asymptotes, horizontal asymptotes, x-intercepts, and y-intercepts. So we have our vertical asymptotes, those are the ones that go up and down. We have at x equals -3 and at x equals 4. Now what do these tell us? These tell us that in the denominator we're going to have the denominator equals 0 when x equals -3 and when x equals 4. And those translate to be factors x plus 3 and x minus 4. So this is going to be our denominator piece of the rational function. And remember, a rational function is going to be a polynomial divided by a polynomial. So that's the bottom part of our rational function. And we're going to keep on going. We've got a horizontal asymptote. We notice at at y equals 0. And we'll come back to that one. We've got a y-intercept at y equals 1. And then we've got an x-intercept at x equals 3. So that's this point and this point on the graph. So our x-intercept at x equals 3, that means that the function f of x equals 0 when x equals 3. So what that translates to is it's going to be a factor of our numerator, and we're going to have x minus 3, because when we plug in 3, we're going to get 0 on the top. So far we have f of x equals some stretching factor a that we're going to find out times our numerator, which we found is x minus 3, divided by our denominator, which we found to be x plus 3, times x minus 4. So we still have two pieces of information to look at. We've got our horizontal asymptote at y equals 0 and our y-intercept at y equals 1. Now our horizontal intercept being at y equals 0 tells us that our degree of our numerator is going to be less than our degree of our denominator. And we notice that that's already the case. Our degree in our denominator is x times x squared, so it's 2. And in our numerator, we just have 1x to the first power. So we have, this is satisfied, and that's verifying it. So now what we need to do is figure out what a is. And the way we do that is we use one point on the graph, which is going to be y equals 1. So when y equals 1, we have that x equals 0. So we're going to plug in f of 0 equals a times 0 minus 3 all over 0 plus 3 times 0 minus 4. And when we simplify that, we get -3a all over -12, or a over 4. And what do we have a over 4 equal to? We have a over 4 equals 1. So we get a equals 4. And now to get our final solution of an equation for the graph, we have f of x equals, we plug in a, we have 4 times x minus 3 all over x plus 3 times x minus 4. And that's our answer.
I hope you found this video really helpful. The concepts we covered in this video are true no matter what pre-calculus class you take, and the examples I cover are from this textbook right here. And remember, if you're a Baylor student currently enrolled, there is free tutoring on the first floor of Sidrich. You can create a one-on-one appointment online or drop in anytime during our business hours. Please visit our website, www.baylor.edu/tutoring, for more details. Sic 'em Bears.